Ahoj lidi, tak vás zase zdravím u Noire. Mám novinku, kterou vy teda neuvidíte. Nebo vlastně uvidíte, když mi to říká, co mám dělat. A to je, že mám ovladač. Ovladač takhle k počítači. Prohledejte kapsy. Takhle. Takže tady je adres. Co to je? Banka. On si vybral asi nějaký peníze. A tady má kolik platil, ne? A to není zase nějak moc. Nějakýmu Martinovi a Gagli Jardy? Ne. To ne. Důkaz o platbě.
Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Tak co dál tady máme? Ručku. Asi nic. Co tady? Zakroutíme mu krkem. Ještě bližší? Ne? Taky nic? Ne, tady nic není. Tak kde? Ruka druhá. Asi taky nic. Kde by mohlo ještě něco mít? Tady. Druhý kapse. Co, tam nic nemá? Asi ne. Tak bych řekla, že v tom případě jsem ohledala všechno. Tady je akorát a ten si nevezmu. A teď se na něj šahla a teď to vypadá, že jsem to byla já. Jsou to moje otisky. A to je dobrý na tom ovladači, že tady, když vidím důkaz, tak to není jenom hudba, ale on zabrní, takže to je lepší, to vnímá se hned líp. A heleme se.
Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Tak tam asi půjdeme. No, zase ale ještě úplně přesně nevím, jakoby to ovládání. A hele, tady to zase zabrnělo. Co tady je? A nebrnělo. Tak teď si nejsem jistá, jestli to... Jo, tamhle! To jsou ty Ne, to jsou náboje. Tak to bych si vůbec nevšimla, kdyby se to nelesklo. A má ostříhané nechty. Ještě by tu mohlo něco být. Co tady? Promluvení, jo? Jo.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car.
Ježíš, on vypadá jako ten z 2,5 chlapa. Ale úplně totálně. Vyslechni očitého svědka.
This is a secure area. You all need to leave.
A to je kdo?
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course.
Je, možná teď budu už koukat, jestli lže.
And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Can I help you, sir?
Jo.
Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Koukejte teď pořádně, jak se tváří.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Očitý svědek. Uvedeny na levé straně. Hnědé oči, hnědé vlasy, její 27, je to žena. Prodavačka je očitým svědkem vraždy Eveta Cage.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
To je hrozně těžký. A to je... Ježišmarja. Víte co, já totiž jakoby tady mám... Já myslím, že lže.
You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
A nevím, divně se tváří. Jo, on s ní totiž něco měl.
You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Možný podezřelý z vraždy.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Já nevím, ona se tak divně... Pochybuju. Jo, pochybuju. Ne, lež, pochybuju, sakra.
I think you were angry with Mr. Gage and you shot him.
You think that? You're a madman. I don't know about guns. You can't prove I own a gun.
Oh. Bah.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? You're making me
Pochybnost.
angry, Miss Goleta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
No.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Goleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Tak asi je to pravda, že jo?
I need you to concentrate, Miss Goleta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Ho, 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 ho. Co tam bylo? Boty? Ještě, že to brní.
Nothing significant.
Nic významného, tak k čemu mi to je tady? Tak nazdar, já jdu.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murder. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Super. Tak. Počíve si tady auto. Haha. Sem jedem.
Great job awaits you in the United States Army. Enlist now at your...
Jak se zeptám na tu?
Take the next right.
Pravo. Ale teď se to ovládá líp s tímhle.
Take the next right turn.
Doleva?
Take the next right.
Doprava. Sakra! Ale ovládá se to jak Mafia 2 na PlayStationu, bych řekla. Nebo tak souřadě jde úplně, ale... Protože tam jsou trošku jiný zase věci, co můžu dělat, ale... To řízení toho auta, to jo. Já jedu rovně.
Straight through the intersection. I hope they didn't get our number, Phelps. Go straight over the intersection. You're gonna kill someone!
A policisté jsou zde, aby ochraňovali obyvateli Los Angeles. Tak se to zkusila. Ale vypadá to, že zabít někoho. Hele, tě zatknu.
It's the next right.
Prej kousek od tamtať, ty vada. Ale tohle je blbý, že mi to neukazuje přímo cestu.
You should take the next right.
Jo, myslíš? Měla bych? Jestli když vezmu taxíka, jestli můžu taky nabírat lidi. To by bylo hustý. Vyspovídejte Edgara.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Ne.
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down.
Ne, je to on.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Já jsem to říkala, že to je on. Ne, já blbě vidím. Protože... Tak, teď už dobrý. Ježiš.
Hello! Get back here!
Cože? Co? R pro zaměřování? Toho mám střelit? Ježišmarja, já jsem dementní, neumím ani běhat.
Too late, Kalu!
Čímže? Já jsem si nestihla přečíst, čím, že mám střílet. Myslím, že R-kem, že jo. Co? Musím ho do... Mám ho! Mám ho.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Jak se smějou, tam nabourali 2 auta, sakra.
And the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Takže teď budu zase vyzvírat. Víte co, ono, sice ta grafika třeba jako není zase tak úžasná těch obličejů, ale oni jsou snímaný fakt herci. Tam to.
You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Co? Já si myslím, že pochybuju. Ne?
So you shot this guy over the sale of a watch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying down? Straight and orderly lines to the ovens? Not this heap. I say enough is enough. No more. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Já jsem to zkazila, já nechci.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
Ježišmarja. Po mě do toho namočil, že já mu budu dělat, když jsem obyčejný policista, že já budu ho vyslýchat, nejsem ani detektiv, a ještě na mě.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Aspoň, že mám milion možností.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Takže nejsem zase takovej dement, abyste si fakt to mysleli.
And we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything. You got nothing, boy chick.
Ne.
You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut.
To je v háji, takže já to budu jít na po 150.
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that, You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher. You and that stup Gage.
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Hustý.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
A teď budu detektiv. Teď to teprve začne být těžký. To vyšetřování je tak blbý. Těžký. Hustý. Přeřazení.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with
Jak
Bukowski.
puberťáci se
Good cop.
chovají.
He knows traffic inside now. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
No, skladiště prozkoumám příště. Já se s váma pro dnešek zase loučím, tak ahoj.